Hey, what's up everyone? Nikki here at Islington City Centre. These are the towers that you can see from quite a distance away. That's how you can recognize this area. But this is also Bloor Islington Place right there. And let me zoom out just a little bit. So anyhow, we are on Islington Avenue. And we're going to be walking all the way down to the Queensway. I was going to take the bus, but then at the crosswalk, the 110 bus was leaving. So I was waiting for the light cycle to change, but the light cycle didn't change on time, and I was tempted to jaywalk while crossing. Like, I had to cross two intersections. And just when I was... And the hand was still steady on the crosswalk sign. So I had to wait for it to change. But the bus turned. The 110 bus turned right. It had the right of way. So I missed it all because of that stupid fucking ass light that won't change. That's what I hate about those light cycles. They cause me to miss the bus. And, you know, I feel tempted to say, hey, stop, come on, change, you stupid light. You're going to make me miss the bus. And when I do miss the bus, I have the urge to scold that light at the top of my lungs. Okay, not at the top of my lungs, but scold it for not changing in time. Technically, it's not a living organism. It's not a human being, it's a computer. So even if I yell at it at the top of my lungs, it's not going to listen to me. I'm not that dumb, okay? But still, like, if only I had control over the light cycle. But anyhow, today is Saturday, October 4th. And the temperature is expected to reach the upper 20s today, which is very exciting because it's going to feel like summer, even though it's October now. It's not uncommon to reach 27 degrees in October. It's happened before. It just doesn't happen every year. And as you can see, I do not have sunglasses on, and I regret not wearing them. You see, I would have wore sunglasses today, but the thing is, I forgot them at home, and I'm too lazy to turn around and go back. But yeah, anyhow, the purpose of me going down Islington Avenue is because I want to try the Oreo Twisted Tornado at D-Spot Desserts, which is a dessert chain in Ontario. I mean, at least in Ontario. I don't know about the other provinces, but D-Spot Desserts, I've had it before and it was really good, so this will be my first time having it. The third time having it, my bad. The first time I had it was, I think it wasn't Canada Day. I think it was like shortly after Canada Day, like on the first week of July. And then the second time I had it was in, I think it was Civic Holiday, which was in Barrie. And this will be my third time having it. I'm trying to go to all kinds of different locations in Toronto, just like with Barburrito. Of course, I cannot go to every single McDonald's location in Toronto because there's a lot more locations there's a lot more McDonald's, Tim Hortons, Starbucks locations in the city of Toronto than, you know, places like Barburrito or D-Spot Desserts. It's not a major chain, but it's a chain. One very important news I must share is that I recently got accepted into the training program that I was telling you guys about before. So, like I said, I'm not going to say where it is or what it is or like what. I mean, my point is I'm not going to say what company the training program is. It is sponsored by by a particular company, but I'm not going to say where or what it is. But basically, it's supposed to help me gain some job experience because I have none. I do have a part-time job. I get the day off work today, but that's not enough to in order for me to apply for the job that I'm looking for, because every full-time job out there requires something that I don't have. I mean, the college diploma is what I have, but anybody can get a college diploma. What I don't have is the relevant experience, which can be a catch-22. These homes right there, they're 4 stories high, like literally 3 floors. Though, I mean 4 floors. Most townhouses have 3 floors, but these ones right here have 4. So that being said, the training program means I'm going to be busier, just like how I was before with college. But now I'm going to be balancing the training program and part-time work at the same time. So that means I'm going to have less time to make videos. So I'll have to think of a plan, but that does not mean that I'm going to give up on YouTube already. I'm not going to quit YouTube anytime soon. I will always think of a solution. Maybe at some point after my training session is over, then I can go somewhere and make videos. But because I'm going to be working part-time, mostly on the weekends, then, you know, it's going to be even harder for me to make videos because I'm going to be busier than usual. I'm going to be busier than ever. I mean, I was also busier than ever when it comes to college, but this time I mean it for real. So I'm kind of reverting back to my final semester in college, like, because I was there 5 days a week, and it looks like it's going to be the same with the training program. So we'll see how it goes, and maybe in the evenings or somewhere, or maybe during the week when I have the time, I'll try to make videos. But I'm definitely going to be making vlogs less often now. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm one of those YouTubers that go out and make videos every day. Like, I know there's one viewer who I watch who tends to make videos very, very frequently. Well, more frequently than I do. I wouldn't say every day, maybe every day, but, you know, I'm not that kind of I don't always have the energy to go out and make vlogs all the time. I only do it when I feel like it. So I would say I'm doing it more often than I was like 2 months ago. So yeah, definitely more frequently in comparison than 2 months ago. But also part of the reason I don't make vlogs that often is because of my Presto card money. I keep running out of money on my Presto card, and it costs money for me to have to load it up. And I don't want to keep loading up my Presto card and wasting money by going to different places in the city just to make YouTube videos. As much as I like doing it, I can't be spending too much money on stuff. This here is a storage facility, and I've been doing an assignment on a storage facility in college. Apparently people live in them, and it's illegal to live in a storage facility. It's illegal just to stay overnight. And I can see that, makes sense, because it's not exactly safe. But there are some people who do it anyways. There's the second cup right here. This is the old school logo, but this is the brand new one, the brand new logo right on the building. So you got a mixture of old and new. I used to drive down Islington between Bloor and Queensway, which is where I'm making this video right now. I used to frequent this area. I mean, we still drive down Islington once in a while. It's just that growing up, all the years I've had living in my current home, my mom and I at least, would always drive down Islington, up and down Islington along this stretch. So this area I know very, very well. I've been here so many times. I wonder what I'm gonna do for a thumbnail. I think I'll try to get a thumbnail when there's not that many trees in the way. Maybe that should be my thumbnail right here. There we go. There's the No Frills right there. I used to go to that No Frills a lot growing up. Many, many times. My family and I used to frequent that No Frills. In fact, my family does still come here very, very often. Like, I don't know if I should say it because I don't want to reveal where I live, but yeah, my family still comes here very often. It's just that I don't go with them unless I have to. But yeah, definitely growing up, I've been to this No Frills. I know it very well. I don't remember the last time I set foot in there. Probably not too long ago, but I honestly don't remember. And this here is Value Village and Once Upon a Child. those two places right there used to be Acacia, which I think was a furniture store. I don't remember. I know I've been in there into that Acacia one time, but I don't remember what they sell. I think it's furniture, but I could be wrong. I've definitely been inside that Value Village and Once Upon a Child. I used to like Once Upon a Child because that's where they've got all the toys, and I really liked to play with the toys there. But the only thing is, though, I had to try on new clothes. Like, my mom would pull me aside and say, "Okay, Nikki, come try this on." But I'm busy playing with the toys. I mean, I could see that, because the main reason I'm there is to shop. But now I'm too old for this place. And fun fact, that Acacia location used to be amalgamated. Like, in other words, it used to take up two of those entrances. Then, ever since it closed down, they put a wall in between those two stores, in between those two entrances, and made it two separate stores, one for Once Upon a Child and the other one for Value Village. Now, this McDonald's right there, I can't say I've been there since July 2023. Now, the last time I went to that McDonald's, it was completely different. The interior was completely different than what it is now. Like, I'm telling you, growing up, I don't know how to describe the interior, but it was definitely a lot different than what it is now. And now they, like, revamped that McDonald's, and now the interior is just so much different than it was the last time I've been there. Because before July 2023, last time I went in there was not so long ago. And I'm like, huh? What happened here? Wow, busy day today. I guess so many cars out on the road. I guess because it's so warm outside and it's October, everybody wants to enjoy the warm weather. It's going to get pretty hot later today. Like I said, we're expected to reach like 27, 28 degrees centigrade. And it's going to be like this until Monday. They forecast 27 degrees tomorrow and 27 on Monday, so that's 3 days in a row of temperatures in the upper 20s in October. Which is a good thing, because I prefer to enjoy the fall foliage and play in the leaves and watch the leaves change in color just wearing a t-shirt as opposed to having to bundle up. Like, it's really fun going out, enjoying the fall colors in a t-shirt. I can tell we're almost there. And I would have got there sooner if I stood there and waited for the 112 or the 110C bus. But when I checked the transit app, it said it wasn't going to come for another 13 minutes. And myself, I don't have the patience to wait that long. I don't mind waiting 5 minutes, but 13, if I just stand around for 13 minutes waiting for a bus, I'm gonna get bored. But hey, at least I get my exercise. I'm gonna end the video right at Queensway. And then coming up is the QEW, which stands for Queen Elizabeth Way, which then turns into the Gardener. There's the 3G EPA 10 bus heading back to Islington Station. And here comes probably an Orion NG diesel. Yep, it's an NG bus. Also heading back to the station. Okay, I don't really want to cross if she's blocking the way. Oh, she's backing up. Okay, thank you. I don't like when drivers make me have to walk around the car out onto traffic. I don't think the drivers should be, you know, I mean, I understand it may be hard to see around the bend, but I don't think they should be waiting to turn, blocking the pathway. I think they need to be considerate to pedestrians. But anyhow, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming your way. And yeah, take care, stay cool everyone, and bye-bye.